You don't need to live near them. Now, when you start getting the fulfillment and stuff, is a little different. But like with the concepts, all that shit can be done digitally. Um, so yeah, it depends on what it is that you're doing though, and what your actual inspirations are. But don't let distance. But it does take work. Don't get me wrong, because I've done the vast majority of my work as far as like
Ah, Jesus. Jeez. How's everyone doing? Welcome to the Wright Show, episode 12. And hope everybody is having a pretty good day. It's almost Christmas time. Christmas is next week. Hopefully everybody's still like parents, family, friends. They ain't go broke doing this whole Christmas holiday, because you already know when you're a kid, Christmas is good, but when you're an adult, Christmas is freaking horrendous when it comes to your paychecks, man. It's a lot of things we gotta go over in here, man. One thing comes to the new CDC guidelines. Now I know I've been pretty careful about my words when it comes to the things, when it comes to, like, the coof pandemic, the coof, all that stuff. But it's a lot of things that I gotta talk about doing this whole live stream, because main point, leftists eating their own words when it comes to some of us on this platform calling things out from like Fauci, and then they've been calling us like conspiracy theorists and all that stuff. But then when it comes out that the CDC themselves are actually saying the same things that some of us people with common sense have been saying, now apparently they are quiet, or they doing a whole the science change type bit. So before we get into that, like and subscribe. Share this video. We want to make sure we get the word out for some of these freaking left wing loonies that try to call us out for being like a conspiracy theorists, or we're untrusting to the science. So yeah, like and subscribe. Donate to the channel if you want to see more content out like this. So let's get into this, man. So I ain't trying to quote freaking Brandon Tatum, but yeah, let's get into this. So guys, this freaking CDC, Fauci, Rochelle Walensky, man, these people are out they freaking minds, man. Like, for real. Like, they keep on changing like these freaking guidelines, and then the left wing people still like the people who are writing on the CDC, on Fauci, on all the, man, they completely are missing the mark when it comes to, like, yo, we tried to tell y'all this, but y'all ain't fucking listen. And now that the freaking CDC is now coming out and saying this, you motherfuckers act like y'all are surprised and shit. Yeah, fucking phones been fucking ringing this whole damn time. Could damn on vibrate. But yeah, man, this shit that. Yeah, before I get into any of that, man, this whole fucking tokenism that freaking Marvel and freaking DC is doing, trying to appease to the black people and fucking the LGBT community is freaking sickening, man. Hopefully that I know another YouTuber like the Young Ripper 59. If you guys don't know who Young Ripper is, the guy, he's made where I get some of my information from. But yeah, man, this freaking tokenism for a black Spider-Man being used as a means for Latinx and all that shit, man. The freaking Marvel, they don't listen to the majority of Hispanics to say they don't like the whole Latinx term to be more gender neutral or some bullshit like that. They want to listen to the 2% they want to listen to the 2% instead like the 40% or the 60% or the 80% that says they don't like the term, but they still want to use it, man. So hopefully, I know Young Whipper said that he's creating his own comic book business, trying to compete with the Marvel, DC, and other comic book stores, and hopefully he does do it, man, because there does need to be some outlets out, some new independent content creators out here that tries to fight big tech. Not big tech. They try to fight like these other companies and try to make something new that doesn't involve freaking woke, the whole tokenism shit. And the funny thing about it is that some of these left wing people that try to say like, yo, if you don't like what these guys are doing, build your own. But then these same people that are creating their own freaking businesses to try to compete with them, they saying no, you should not do that. You should just listen to, watch, read, or listen to anything that Marvel, DC, or Fox News is doing. See, it just goes to show that that these same people do not know what they want. They say if you don't like it, leave. But then when the people that do leave go to create their own businesses or their own channels, they own comic book stores, they own social media platforms like what Dan Bongino did and what freaking Trump is doing with Truth Social. Is coming out in freaking mid 2022. I don't know how that's gonna go. He's finding big tech, and apparently his investment just reached $1 billion. Freaking left wing people are pissed off. They still trying to do this whole January 6th bullshit, and they're not even showing like the whole freaking all the video footage that went on during January 6th. Cops letting the man, left wing media completely blown this out of proportion. They still trying to impeach Trump over this bullshit, man. Like, for real, these motherfuckers are not getting nowhere with this. They're just not. And they're just wasting taxpayer money and time with this, trying to hype up people's from who hate Trump due to what the left wing media has been telling them. Yeah. It's a waste of time, man. It really is. So, Young Whipper, hopefully he does become successful in this, man. But let's go ahead and get with the main topic about how left wing people are eating their own words right now. How many? Yeah, like I said, how many of you guys remember this whole some right wingers or some independent people that was in between are saying like, yo, the whole freaking people catching some type of effects with some of these vaccines. And now I want to show you guys this real quick from Fox Business. The CDC recommends Pfizer and Moderna vaccines over Johnson & Johnson due to rare blood clotting issue. Guys, for real. How many of us said this, man? Like the CDC is it, like this is the CDC talking right here. Not Fox News, not like for real. Even freaking CNN said this. And I know that this pisses off freaking CNN when they gotta go against the freaking narrative. I just seen it. Yeah, here we go. Here we go right here. The CDC recommends Pfizer Moderna vaccines over Johnson and Johnson's. From CNN, the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention changed its recommendations for COVID-19 vaccines Thursday to make clear that shots made by Moderna and Pfizer BioNTech are preferred over Johnson and Johnson vaccines. Again, guys, how many of us have been saying this? But now all of a sudden that is coming from fucking left wing news, from CNN, CBS, and I think even MSNBC. They are now pointing this stuff up because people are losing faith in what Fauci is saying and what fucking Walensky is saying, because they've been twisting their fucking words for the fucking longest now, and right now it's unfucking believable. Earlier Thursday, which was yesterday, the 16th, the CDC's advisory committee on immunization practices endorsed the updated recommendation after hearing new data indicating that a rare blood clotting syndrome is more common among people who recently got a JN vaccine than previously believed. CDC Director Dr. Walensky accepted the updated recommendation within hours. The CDC has logged 54 cases in the U.S. of thrombosis with, I don't know how to pronounce that shit, man. I'm not a fucking doctor. Thrombocytopenia syndrome, or TTS, in the U.S. since the vaccine became available. No, I ain't trying to buy no fucking stress rocks. Guys, for real, man. This is from CDC. This is from the CDC. This is from CNN. This is from freaking Fox News. Changing the recommendation of some of these the Johnson & Johnson vaccine due to blood clots. Like I said, man, CDC, the freaking CNN, the CDC recommended it, and Fox News is reporting it. How many times have some of us on this platform said this shit? How many times? They call some of us conspiracy theorists. They call some of us crazy. They call some of us unbelieving, that we don't trust the science. This is one of the main reasons why, people. We try to point out some things that has been going on during the past last year and this year in 2021. And these motherfuckers still want to say that we're wrong, but they own freaking guys in they eyes is freaking saying this. There's some issues with this vaccine, so we would recommend this vaccine more, like the Moderna vaccine or the Pfizer vaccine. We recommend this, but the freaking cases where there has been some rare blood clots showing. They've been shown that they freaking gods, the CDC, the WHO, and Fauci now done said this, and now all of a sudden they now want to be believers. This is why I say, like, the freaking leftists are now eating their own words when some of us when they say, "Oh, trust the science." You don't believe in Fauci. You don't trust the science. Again, bruh, left-wing people are eating their own fucking words right now. These people are grade A fucking idiots. Now here's the thing. I'm not gonna go on a limb and say it's everybody, because there are some people out there that like, yo, what is going on with the CDC? You know, we're complying. We're getting the jab. We're getting vaccinated. We're getting the booster shots. But some of these governors out here are still putting us on lockdown. It just goes to show, man. It just goes to show, like these people will believe anything the fucking media says. I'll keep on quoting this, man, for a long time now. Malcolm X said himself, man, the media has the ultimate power of manipulation. People would give away their freedom for safety. They kept on complying, and now look what's going on right now. Fucking California is apparently pushing their mandates again, and there's some shit going on in foreign countries, man. They, like I said, man, the leftists are now eating their own damn words. They can't even freaking comprehend what's going on right now. They are confused. They don't know what to do with themselves. They don't know what to do with themselves, man. They are flabbergasted right now. They are confused, man. They now like, yo, maybe we should not have been like just bending over backwards for these people like we should have, man. Maybe we shouldn't have been doing that. But alas, these motherfuckers traded their freedom for freaking safety, and now the CDC is proving some of us right. Yet again, I got banned for some not banned. I got freaking suspended on this platform for saying the same shit that they're saying right now. So is YouTube going to take down that fucking strike? Probably not. But now that the CDC is fucking saying this shit, what are they gonna do now? Yeah, I want to show y'all a little something about what freaking Michelle Walensky said back in I think this was back in fucking July or August.
Our vaccines are working exceptionally well. They continue to work well for Delta with regard to severe illness and death. They prevent it. But what they can't do anymore is prevent transmission. So if you're going home to somebody who has not been vaccinated, to somebody who can't get vaccinated, somebody who might be immunosuppressed or a little bit frail, somebody who has comorbid.
Again, YouTube, this is what the CDC director, Dr. Michelle Walensky, is saying. Hey, you guys put in that new terms of service saying, yo, was it use words from the CDC? This is the CDC director, so you guys cannot suspend me for this. This is what she said back in August. So if you guys want to strike my shadow because I'm not following what the CDC said, this is what the CDC director right here is saying. So you guys cannot give me a strike.
Morbidities that put them at high risk, I would suggest you wear a mask in public indoor settings. Our vaccines are working.
Again, let me go ahead and play it one more time for the people in the back that wants to push this whole narrative that freaking if you get the vaccine, you can't spread it. But this is what this is what Michelle Walensky is saying. The CDC themselves.
Our vaccines are working exceptionally well. They continue to work well for Delta with regard to severe illness and death. They prevent it. But what they can't do anymore is prevent transmission. So if you're going home to somebody who has not been vaccinated, to somebody who can't get vaccinated, somebody who might be immunosuppressed or a little bit frail, somebody who has comorbidities that put them at high risk, I would suggest you wear a mask in public indoor settings.
Again, that is exactly what some of us have been saying. This is Dr. Michelle Walensky, the CDC director. She's the one who puts in all the recommendations that YouTube and other left-wing woke platforms have to follow. They say that we have to follow the freaking CDC, what the CDC, what the WHO says. This right here, that right there was the CDC director. That was the CDC director. So I'm following the CDC guidelines right now. But these these left-wing people who are so pro-vax will not admit that, yo, we've been duped. We've been duped. They will not admit this. And the fact that they would not admit this is just going to show how much of the science, how much they believed in them, how much these guys are pretty much a cult. It's a cult. It's a cult, man. For real, it's a cult at this point, people. It really is. The very own CDC director. That was from August, I believe it was. That was from August. We're now in December. But these mofos will not admit this. Will not admit this. They are so in it. They are so in it to win, to prove the conspiracy theorists wrong. But their very own news platform is out here saying this. CDC recommends Pfizer and Moderna over J&N because of some rare blood clotting syndrome. It just goes to show that these motherfuckers don't know what they're talking about. They would believe anything that the fucking the media says. Again, and I'm ashamed to even be part of that same freaking category. I really am. I'm not a news outlet. I'm just a podcaster. That's all I am. I'm not a news outlet. I'm not. I'm really not. I'm just somebody who's just trying to get the word out because some of these people do not want to believe. Just want to believe everything that the fucking left wing media, Fauci, they just want to believe everything that they say. Man, it's crazy as hell at this point. How we got to this point where if one news outlet says anything and they mainly lean one way, that's automatically what it is. That's automatically what it is. Like for real. That's literally how it is with some of these people. They would just believe anything that the freaking gods will freaking say. These freaking left wing people see the CDC and the WHO as guys. Fauci said himself, anybody that criticizes me is criticizing science, basically saying I am the science. That guy has a grade A God complex, man. They really do. But I'm really just one guy here, just trying to spread the message, man. That some of these people that you guys have been duped. Freaking some of these left wing people have been duped, man. They really have. Now it's not like I said, man. It's not all left wing people. It's not all of them. Let's take a look at what freaking CNN. Let's take a look at what CNN said once again about this.
Well, the CDC is now changing its recommendations for COVID-19 vaccines, making clear that Pfizer and Moderna are preferred over Johnson & Johnson. This comes as new data shows that a rare blood clotting syndrome among people recently vaccinated with the J&J vaccine is more common than previously believed. CNN senior medical correspondent Elizabeth Cohen joins us now. Here's the key question, because I imagine some folks are watching now who might have gotten the J&J. What do they do now?
You know what? If you got the Johnson & Johnson vaccine more than 2 weeks ago, you do not need to worry about anything. This side effect, which is very rare but very dangerous, it shows up within the first 2 weeks, usually within the first 9 days or so after vaccination. So this is not a problem for people who've been vaccinated. If you've been recently vaccinated, certainly keep your eye out for this, but it's very rare. This is really about
very very rare, they say. And speaking of freaking CNN, man, CNN just cannot seem to catch any W's. They really can't. They can't freaking catch any W's at this point. Okay, so we know like that freaking I'm pretty sure everybody should know from news outlets that from CNN, Cuomo got fired. Don Lemon is under investigation right now for some sexual assault allegations. And now one of a longtime worker, I think he worked for CNN for 17 years. Apparently he's under severe investigation right now for child sex trafficking. Review: authorities seized CNN producer Johnson Griffin's devices 17 months before arrest. So the FBI see this is why a lot of people don't have faith in the FBI because these guys are literally playing grab ass with themselves. They really are. They playing grab ass. They have the technology, they have the time, they have the people working. They just refuse to actually do anything about it. So apparently this the CNN producer John Griffin, who has worked for CNN for I think 14 to 17 years, he was a producer for, I'm sorry, not producer, a perpetrator for freaking child sex trafficking. Oh yeah, that guy definitely looks like he's been in trouble. Disrupting information regarding disgraced CNN producer John Griffin's service on Wednesday that authorities may have known about Griffin abusing underage girls 17 months before his arrest. A criminal complaint filed in the state of Nevada against a mother accused of pimping her 9-year-old daughter out to CNN's John Griffin revealed that authorities arrested the mother in August 2020 and seized Griffin's devices the following month. This means the law enforcement allegedly knew about Griffin's abuse for more than a year before his arrest last Friday, Fox News have reported. According to court documents, federal investigators seized computer storage media, devices, phones, cameras, micro CD cards, images, and video from Griffin on September 20th, 2022. See, like I said, man, this is nothing but the fucking FBI just playing grab ass with themselves. They refused to release more information about January 6th. They released some videos that completely killed this whole Trump started this whole thing, but it was just some people that was out of control. It's not as bad as it wasn't as bad as the freaking left wing people say, man. But when it comes to freaking CNN, man, they keep on catching L after L after L. Apparently, Don Lemon might be next out the door, and who else is there? Chris Wallace, Brian Stelter, who that? But people barely freaking watch freaking Brian Stelter on CNN right now, and they expect him to be the top guy. That the dude can barely reach 700,000 viewers on a multi-million dollar platform. You have some independent guys on here that gets more views than freaking Brian Stelter does, but this guy is still wants to advocate for more censorship for the independent guys. He wants YouTube to censor people because he's upset that he's not getting the same views that Steven Crowder or some of the people on here are getting, even some left wing people. How is it like for real? How is this even real? How is this even real, people? Let's keep on going with this. Griffin, who was a producer for CNN, senior political analyst John Avalon, was arrested by the FBI last week after being charged by a federal grand jury in Vermont. Griffin faces 3 counts of using a facility of interstate commerce to attempt to entice minors to engage in unlawful sexual activity, per the U.S. Attorney's Office for the District of Vermont. The indictment alleges that Griffin lured a mother and her underage daughter to his home for the purposes of sexual abuse in July 2020. So apparently, Project Veritas was the first one to release this, and kudos to freaking Project Veritas, because it doesn't matter if you're left wing or right wing, he would talk about it. Not like a lot of these freaking CNN anchors, but yeah, guys, these freaking people are out their goddamn minds, and they had the nerve to say like, what about freaking Fox News? What about Tucker Carlson? What about Sean Hannity? What about Donald Trump? Those guys have been proven innocent. What about Matt Gaetz? Matt Gaetz is still, I don't know if he's still under investigation, but apparently he's in the clear. I think he's in the clear. But man, this is crazy at this point. It really is. It's really crazy. Tranquility 32. Appreciate the feedback. Yeah, appreciate the feedback. I am like I said, if you like what I'm doing, make sure to share this video so I get more people on the stream. I appreciate it wholeheartedly. But yeah, man, CNN can't seem to catch any freaking W's at this point. Cause with freaking Don Lemon's assault accusation about to come out, I think next month, in mid January. It's not looking good for a lot of CNN people right now. I know Chris Wallace is heading over there at CNN. This dude is one of the most this guy is freaking hated over there by the viewers over there at Fox News. So I don't know how that's gonna go over with freaking CNN. I'm pretty sure some leftists will be like, one of your guys actually grew a conscience and wanted to talk about y'all. That's not how it's going for real. That's not how it's going. Sean Hannity and Tucker Carlson is still getting the views that they are getting. They really are. Anyway, what the hell is going on with freaking Tim Pool right now? Apparently, there was some conflict going on with one of Tim Pool's guests. Let's go ahead and watch that.
Interviews with people on the ground to talk about what they've been through, and you have the nerve to come up to me and tell me my experiences don't matter when I'm fighting the fight.
Stop screaming, bitch! Stop screaming.
Again, this is one of those times where I've actually seen Tim Pool get pissed. Now I know that the last time I seen him get pissed was with that whole Project Veritas thing, when the freaking FBI raided James O'Keefe's house illegally without a search warrant. They raided his house because he was exposing the establishment. See, this is what happens when we expose the establishment, man. The FBI could just come in and barge in on your house, seize all your belongings, and you can't do anything about it because you're not in the position of power to fight them back. Now, I know James O'Keefe is still pretty pissed off about this. I would be too if I found out if the FBI just came and raided my damn house without a freaking search warrant. Tim Pool was pissed. A lot of media outlets was pissed. I think James O'Keefe went on Fox News and talked about the whole incident. Talk about how he was freaking flabbergasted by the whole freaking encounter. But yeah, Tim Pool, he is centrist left, I believe it is, but he will say some things about some policies from the right that he agrees with. He does switch back and forth when it comes to complying with the government about the jab. He said he understands, but at the same time, I think he doesn't. I think he was just talking out his ass with that one. So let's go ahead and let's go ahead and continue with this.
Interviews with people on the ground to talk about what they've been through, and you have the nerve to come up to me and tell me my experiences don't matter when I'm fighting the fight.
Stop screaming, bitch! Stop screaming. First of all, talk to me like because I'm not that guy.
Yeah,
talk
you are.
Normal.
You are. You actually are, dude. Yeah. You are that guy.
Talk about I'm not that guy. To fucking scream that, bitch. You want to get fucked up? Huh?
All right.
But some people are saying this is staged, man. But there are some instances where you call somebody out to their face, they want to get all physical, man. Now I have no idea who the hell.
I'm not that guy.
Now I have no idea who the hell this guy even is. I really don't. I honestly don't even give a fuck who this guy is. But apparently Tim Pool called him out on some things. I wonder if that show is still up, or some people saying that it was deleted.
I'm fighting the fight.
Stop screaming, bitch. Stop screaming. First of all, talk to me like because I'm not that guy.
Yeah,
talk
you are.
normal.
You are. You actually are, dude. Yeah. You are that guy.
I'm not that guy. To fucking scream at, bitch. You want to get fucked up? Huh?
All right.
What the fuck you screaming at, bitch?
Let's calm down.
You think you can?
Hey man, this guy obviously drunk too much damn Red Bull, man. The guy needs to lay off the Red Bull, and he needs to lay off all the damn protein shakes. This motherfucker out his damn mind.
And I'm not that guy.
You are that guy. Cause you are that guy. Cause you being that guy right now when somebody's calling you out to your fucking face.
Don't disrespect me, bitch.
What did you do to me? Did you disrespect me?
Nah, you start raising your voice to me like I'm some sucker.
Did you laugh at me?
Bitch. Yeah, man.
Did you disrespect me? Interviews.
Again, I have no for real, who is this guy? Who is this guy? Frank before I make the post. Okay, so let's go in and go on YouTube. Go on YouTube real quick to see like what the fuck happened there with Tim Pool and this guy named Frank. Tim Pool. I don't know if this is up. I don't know what happened between Tim Pool and that one guy, but I do want to see the whole damn thing because it's actually pretty fucking hilarious to me how shit escalated like that. The CDC needs to report the real figures. Yeah, they do. But even if they did, the fucking these fucking codists for the CDC and Fauci still won't fucking listen. Cause they are so much in their own fucking their own damn minds and all that other BS that they will not listen to other people's I'm sorry. I don't lost myself right there. But because they are so in their own minds that they don't want to listen to other people's personal views, their ideas. They say like you should only listen to like just one point of view and not question it. Otherwise, you're a bigot. You are anti-science. You are anti-vaccine. You are this. You are all the good words that they think is actually hurtful to some people, but most of the time, it's just some complete BS that they would say in order to make themselves feel better about themselves, because they don't want to come out and say maybe we have been duped, maybe we have been a little crazy. And we ended up, just following what we had to say because we was afraid. Who's this? Just heard about the FDA's YouTube channel stating that mRNA stuff causes more. September 18th. Yeah. I think I did hear about that, but It wasn't really a lot of feedback from this whole thing, so I ain't really talk about it that much. And plus, a lot of YouTubers on here are afraid to talk about it. But I'm only talking about it right now because this is some things that the CDC is saying. So now I'm using this as a means to talk about it, because if the CDC is saying, if the CDC is saying it, see, for real, even when it's the CDC says this, they don't want to listen They just believe like the first thing that came out of their mouth, and just what's this one? The U.S. Look at this. What Cheryl Walensky is also saying some other things that is going to piss off some freaking left wing parents.
Over the past few months, CDC has collaborated with school districts across the country to evaluate a new strategy known as Test to Stay. Today, we're releasing CDC science on Test to Stay that allows unvaccinated children to stay in school even if they've been exposed to the virus.
Ooh, I bet you this is pissing off some people. I bet you this is pissing off some freaking trust the science parents. The whole you're a menace you're a menace to society if you don't get your child jabbed up. Again, this is what Dr. Michelle Walensky is saying. She's saying even if your child is not vaccinated, we will find ways for them to do in school learning. Let's go and play that back. This is Dr. Michelle Walensky, the CDC director.
Over the past few months, CDC has collaborated with school districts across the country to evaluate a new strategy known as Test to Stay. Today, we're releasing CDC science on Test to Stay that allows unvaccinated children to stay in school even if they've been exposed to the virus so that they don't have to miss school while they're quarantining at home.
Again, I guarantee you for a fact that this is pissing off some freaking left-wing people.
In the Test to Stay protocol, there's increased testing of close contacts after a COVID-19 exposure. And that testing needs to be at least twice during the 7-day period after exposure. If exposed children meet a certain criteria and continue to test negative, they can stay in school instead of quarantining at home. In order for Test to Stay to be implemented safely and correctly, some key prevention measures need to be included. In both studies, masks were worn consistently and correctly. Close contacts of a positive case were monitored for symptoms and stayed home if they became ill. And those who did not develop symptoms had regular testing. Test to Stay is an encouraging public health practice to keep our children in school, and CDC is updating our materials to help schools and parents know how to best implement this promising and now proven practice.
So what was the saying that some of these left-wing people try to push on people that if your child is not vaccinated, they shouldn't be able to go to school. If you're not vaccinated, you shouldn't be able to go to work. But here is Dr. Michelle Walensky herself. Again, this is just more left wing people eating their words up, because the whole your kids should be jabbed up so minds can be protected. But here's Dr. Michelle Walensky saying if your child is not jabbed up, they can still go to school, and they won't have to miss us if they get some type of exposure. They won't have to miss it. Guys, again, this is just more left. This is just more left wing people eating their words up. And apparently this news came out like an hour ago. So my main question is, what are they gonna say this time? When this is what the CDC director herself is saying. They can't really say that we're wrong here when they own freaking warlords are saying this. They can't. They really can't. They can't say anything that we're wrong about if they own people are saying this. But they would still find some way to like point this out. Like, hey, no, this is not what she meant. This is not what she meant when she said this. No, she said it from Dr. Michelle Walensky's words, the CDC director's words herself, out her own mouth. This is what she said about kids going to school if they're not jabbed up. That they still should be able to go to in-school learning. They should still do in-school learning. This is what she said. But some of these far left wing people will still go on and say like, yo, the CDC is saying like, yo, if your child is not jabbed, you should not go to school. But here's Dr. Michelle Walensky saying, yes, they should still go to school. They would try to twist it up like that. That's how they would try to do it. They would try to twist up some words. Because here's the thing. This coof is not going anywhere. It's not. And people should not be told like, yo, if you ain't got the jabbed up, you should not be able to work. You should not be able to participate in any programs. And people are still complying. Wear the mask, all that stuff. Even if you got 2 jabs and 3 booster shots. Again, YouTube, you cannot strike me down because this is what the CDC director herself said. This is what y'all want me to do in order to talk about this. This is in the terms of service right here. Use the CDC or the WHO. I'm using the CDC and WHO. Okay, so you cannot give me no strike. Oh God! But yeah, man, these freaking left wing people have lost they goddamn marbles. They really have. They really have, man. Like I said, man, if you like the stream, man, like I'm subscribed, share it, so get more people out there to watch some of my stream, and If y'all ever want to do like live in calls, man, my usual times for my lives or my podcast streams are usually Fridays and Saturdays. So if you want to be part of the live stream, just join in when I put in the link. But to keep on going with this, man. How many of you guys remember this whole Joe Biden paying freaking illegal immigrants who illegally crossed the border back in 2018 during Trump's term, about how some of them felt like they was being mistreated to a high extent. Trump did us wrong. People are suing the government for a lot of money for some what's the word I'm looking for? For some shit. It's the words on top is on top of my head. It really is. It's on top of my head, but I'm having a freaking blank. Pay. They want the government to pay them for money for some trauma. There it is, for some trauma that they transpired with being separated at the border illegally. This is what they did illegally. So here's Biden's Department of Justice. Here's some news right here about Biden's Department of Justice dropping the plan to pay illegal immigrants $450,000 in compensation. So here's the thing. I'm pretty sure they did this because a lot of black people have been shouting out, reparations for a long time, for decades now. And now that the Biden administration is losing black support from minorities, from Hispanic and black people, saying like, yo, why are y'all giving these people money for why are you giving people reparations for doing something illegal, but then y'all stole us and then brought us here, but y'all don't want to pay us. This is what some left wing woke black people say. But after that transpired, Joe Biden has lost a lot of people in the black community from when they heard this reporting. So let's go and get Biden's Department of Justice has withdrawn its plan to pay illegal immigrants $450,000 in compensation after having had the families separated at the border during the Trump administration. Fox News' Peter Dose asked Deputy Press Secretary why the Biden administration is suspending the plan. I would prefer you to the Department of Justice, Jane Perry said. What's Jen? Again, Jen Psaki. I'm guessing that's why Jen Psaki has a sub, because she is so freaking terrible at her job. Following Biden's repeated denial that his government would give illegal immigrants separated under Trump up to $450,000, the Department of Justice has said once and for all that such a payout would never happen. Again, so on Thursday, the Department of Justice sent out a message to the lawyers of those separated at the border that negotiations over a possible payout were off the table. The American Civil Liberties Union broke the story, taking to Twitter to voice its displeasure. I'm guessing let's go ahead and pop that up. Breaking. After our government deliberately abused young children by separating them from their families, today they walked away from negotiations to help those who were traumatized heal. Candidate Biden promised to help those children and families, but today President Biden is shamefully playing politics with their lives and future. We will never forget who takes actions to help those families and who turns their backs on them. So they are pissed off that Hispanics didn't give reparations, but I don't see them doing the same damn thing when it comes to some black people. Hey, bro, for real, they illegally crossed the border, man. They illegally crossed the border. Yet they feel like since they were separated from their children, again, you did something illegal. You knew full damn well what you was doing. You knew full damn well. But to say like the government owes you something because y'all did something that was illegal, and y'all knew it was illegal, y'all ain't want to come in to get like full legalization to be a U.S. citizen. Again, I'm not for separating. I'm not for some of these policies, like the whole family separation thing. Like if you get caught at the border, you should be able to stay with each other in like a isolated area. But the whole the U.S. government is wrong for what they did, but again, you did something that was wrong in the first place. That's the main problem that a lot of people are not getting. They are trying so hard to like have like the whole victimization that they don't realize that this never was really going to happen in the first place. You guys was not about to get $450,000 for each family member. Getting $1 million. Like for real, if you, a lot of people have said this, man. So you can illegally cross the border and get $1 million. Okay, I'm about to go ahead and freaking go to the border and say, excuse me, my name is El Pedro, man. I'm here to like get look some work. Jesus, there's a man. A lot of people have called this out. They don't call this out about how crazy it was on freaking Biden, the Biden administration to actually recommend this type of thing, man. Again, it's no way of putting it out like this, man. Some of us knew like this wasn't going to happen, but y'all still wanted to go out and say yes. 450. These left wing people still want to say $450,000. That they deserve it for what? Illegally crossing the border. That's what y'all pointed out. Y'all want $450,000 for illegally crossing the border. So you guys are advocates for breaking the law and getting compensation out of it. That's what I'm hearing out of this. That's what I'm hearing. Guys, it's fucking nuts. For real, man. In today's time, when you want to be soft on crime, especially when you're in places like Democrat strongholds like California, Minneapolis, New York City, where it's okay to break the law and you don't have to pay any type of bail because this freaking no bail policy that freaking progressives think is best to help out the minority community. For real, I can't comprehend this shit, man. I really can't. You guys want freaking want compensation for breaking the law, like you didn't know what you was doing was bad. Stealing, property damage, carjacking, killing. You guys don't want to be put to jail for stuff like this. It's amazing. It really is. It's freaking amazing how we got to the point. Oh look! Oh look at this! Another so-called conspiracy theory that's probably coming true. Look at this! Hey, for real, bro, look at this shit. This is in Sweden. Imagine showing your COVID-19 passport with just a flash on your arm. This Swedish company says it has a chip that can hold information about your vaccination status. People, you still think it's a conspiracy theory? This roughly, I think that's what it's called. This Swedish company says it has a chip that can hold information about your vaccination status. It's so small you can embed it into your arm. Again, I don't know if this is a joke or not. I really don't know if this is a joke. The chip uses pre-existing technology about that the firm was already developing. Stockholm-based Epicenter has been working on human compatible tech for years.
Implants are a very versatile technology that can be used for many different things. And right now, it's very convenient to have a COVID passport always accessible on your implant.
The first program to have a microchip implanted was Kevin Warwick in 1998. Epicenter claims that Let me go back to it. Epicenter claims that the procedure is completely reversible. That's fucking nuts. Hey man, for real. Okay, so this is a implanted chip that can conveniently hold your vaccination status. Apparently, this is only going on in Sweden. This is only going on in Sweden. This is fucking nuts. Really, it really is. Hey, you still think it's a conspiracy theory? People still think. Some people still think that this is a conspiracy theory. It seemed like these conspiracy theories were more like spoilers. You're going into a freaking communist regime. A communist regime. Hey, you want to work? You want to work? You gotta get a chip implanted. Your vaccine status, chip implanted. That's fucking hilarious. It really is. It is fucking hilarious. It is hilarious. Hey man, we'll talk. What's going on with this whole freaking Elon Musk Elizabeth Warren thing going on? Again, a lot of people should strive to be like freaking Elon Musk, because this guy came from nothing, from South Africa, ended up building his own freaking anti-safe company. But apparently, you have freaking Joy Reid coming out and saying like freaking that Elon Musk like stole money. Let me look. Hold on. Let me look this up real quick. This is why I said, man, Joy Reid is a freaking idiot. Yeah, let's look exactly what freaking Joy Reid said. This guy, like for real, this guy was born in Africa. This guy was born in Africa. This guy is basically African American. If you want to say so yourself, this guy's not freaking a white man like they want to say. Let's look at what Joy Reid, a freaking idiot, said.
Elon wasn't happy, so he did what he always did and stomped his little feet and insulted Senator Warren, calling her an angry mom and referring to her as Senator Karen. So for so many reasons, being a freeloader and a selfish and disrespectful one, and for
freeloader, a freeloader, Elon Musk. How the hell is Elon Musk a freeloader? How is Elon Musk a freeloader? This guy owns like what six companies, Tesla X, a freaking There was I'm blanking out a lot of things what Elon Musk owns, but I do know he owns like 5 or 6 companies. This guy is the richest man alive, but apparently this guy's a freeloader. The richest man alive is a freeloader. I find that hilarious.
misappropriating black vernacular for misogynistic purposes, Elon Musk is the absolute worst.
Let's rewind that. What the fuck did you say?
For misogynistic purposes. Vernacular for misogynistic purposes. Elon, disrespectful one. And for misappropriating black vernacular for misogynistic purposes, Elon Musk is the absolute worst. Meanwhile, Senator Warren has better things to do than fight with Junior Birdman on Twitter.
Joy Reid, you're a freaking idiot. Joy Reid is a freaking idiot. She really is. She literally called Elon Musk a freeloader because of what? Because he is the richest man alive. Because he called her out on some of her stupid policies. Let's go and read this little this piece from the New York Post. Elon Musk deries Joy Reid as a lobbyist for Senator Karen amid Elizabeth Warren tax spat. Elon Musk has ridiculed MSNBC's or MSDNC's star host, dubbing her lack of Joy Reid and accusing her of being a lobbyist for Senator Karen in his ongoing spat with Elizabeth Warren. Musk, 50, took aim at Reid after she called him the absolute worst and even accused him of misappropriating black vernacular for misogynistic purposes, being used, the widely used to Mr. Turn Karen. Hold on a second. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry about that. Where was I? Elon Musk. Musk, 50, took aim at Reid after she called him the absolute worst and even accused him of misappropriating black vernacular for misogynistic purposes by using the widely used dismissive term Karen. Okay, why shouldn't Warren be called a Karen? I don't get it. The world's richest man responded to a clip of Reid's TV tirade by tweeting Thursday, lack of Joy Reid is a libelous for Senator Karen, repeating the dismissive term he earlier used to describe Warren. Democrat, Massachusetts. Musk and Warren have been feuding ever since the Massachusetts senator accused him earlier this week of being a freeloader who doesn't pay taxes. Here's the thing. You tell me this guy has all these companies, but he doesn't pay any like property taxes, any federal taxes, any taxes at all. Like again, these people have no way of thinking like businessman. They think like politics. They think politics. They don't think business. In response, the Tesla founder compared Warren to an angry mob and asked her not to call the manager on him. Okay, no, that's funny. Reid came to Warren's defense ahead of her interview with the senator, saying Elon wasn't happy. So he did what he always did and stomped his little feet and insulted Senator Warren, calling her an angry mom and referring her to her as Senator Karen. So for many reasons, being a freeloader and selfish and disrespectful one, for misappropriating black vernacular for misogynistic purposes, Elon Musk is the absolute worst. Jesus Christ. A clip of Reid's tirade was widely shared. Okay, and here's what I found funny. Elon Musk was born in Africa, right? This guy was born in Africa. This guy came to America, built something out of himself. But Joy Reid, this pro-African, this pro-black person, is coming at the defense of the angry white lady, Senator Warren, the fake Pocahontas. Like I said, man, these people are fake. These people are fake pro-African. They are fake pro-black. They don't actually care about immigrants. Because Elon Musk is an immigrant. Came build something out itself in Africa. Came to America, build something even greater. But Joy Reid had to know to come out and say, like at least Senator Warner is actually fighting for the people. Question: how many people did Senator Warren apply for? I'm sorry, hire for a job compared to Elon Musk? with all his companies. Go ahead, I'll wait. It's no comparison. It's no comparison at all, people. Guys, when some of us on here tell you that Joy Reid is an absolute clown, man. Joy Reid is an absolute clown. She has no, but she pushes a narrative. She comes to the defense of freaking anybody on the left, even if it's somebody that's like, you know, Joe Biden. And look, Elon Musk being named the person of the year in the Time Person magazine, man. Hey, man, it's well earned. Even though I don't read the magazine, man, this guy worked his ass off. He really did. And this guy, like I said, this guy was born in South Africa. Apparently that's not what Joy Reid likes. But hey, man. Hey, anyway, man, Hey, I appreciate everybody who tuned in, man. I'm gonna go ahead and end it right here. I don't know. I might end up get some gaming going on. I'll probably get back on either probably Resident Evil 3 or Resident Evil 5, or even I'm gonna think about live streaming Battlefield with some of my clan members, but I don't know, man. It's been a while since we got on the game though, because a lot of us been so damn busy. But yeah, man, I'm gonna end it right here, man. I appreciate everybody who tuned in, man. And like I said, man, if you like the channel, if you want to show support to the channel, you know, make sure like and subscribe, share the video so we can get more of the videos out, man. Because the YouTube algorithm is freaking horrendous right now. It's blocking everybody. But yeah, man, I appreciate everybody tuning in, man. Like and subscribe, share the video. I will see y'all next one.